Twitch community, this is Forgot My Name, and I am trying to kind of derp around, I guess you could say. This is my first video, and I'm hoping to kind of iron out some of the problems that I'm sure will arise, because I know my luck with technology, and this is probably going to be crap. And derp around, and I apologize. Sorry about that. Just kind of got surprised by stuff. Just a second. I'm sure you guys don't want to, if anyone's ever looking at this, I'm sure people. Okay, and so this is a server that my friends and I kind of work on. One of my friends, Ian, he's kind of the owner, and it's a very small server, not highly populated, but very friendly community. Love the community to death. And yeah, this is the spawn, and I guess today, because, like I said, I'm kind of trying to derp around, iron out all the details, and figure out if there's any sort of problem. I guess I'll just kind of walk through spawn. I'd like to do something weekly, but that'll probably start happening once I'm back at college. So yeah, as you can see here, there's 8 chests really, 4 for rules and all kinds of that stuff. And in there you can see the Constitution that Ian wrote and some rules and rates that I wrote, that kind of give you an easy, handy in-game guide to what is and is not okay, and some basic server trade rates. And over here is a server charity box, which everyone just puts in food or whatever you take from it, you give to it. It's what, I mean, just makes life easier for people. So I put a couple things in there because I'm a nice person. Because I'm staff, I can do cool stuff like fly. And this is where you initially spawn. I mean, right down here is kind of an end portal, but you kind of can't break it because safe zone. See? Everything's safe zoned. So, and these are kind of the basic roads that we have laid out here. Over here is a massive building that is the spawn the spawn arena. Around here are markets, villager markets that we decided to set up because it looks nicer and you can spend emeralds, which are the in-game currency here. I will get a bit more into that later because I can, and right now I'm focusing more on the arena. The arena is actually really cool. I might eventually try to do some sort of fights in here if people want it. I'm going to say right now that I do take suggestions, so if people want to see something done, go for it, suggest it, I might do it. Like I said, I want this to be weekly, so that'd be really nice. Yeah, and that's the arena. See, it's Warzone because factions. And for some reason, chickens like to spawn in here. Not quite sure why. I'd have to ask Ian about that. And or Matt. He's another mod. And yeah, basically to fight in the arena, I can spawn all kinds of stuff. There's 4 different combat teams. Black, white, light gray, and dark gray. So basically that pertains to white goes to here. Black is here. Oh wait, that's light gray possibly. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's white, black, dark gray, light gray. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just But yeah, this is the arena. It can spawn all kinds of mobs, and I guess I should, just for the sake of showing people, show people how we spawn all kinds of things. And yeah, there's this control room that our lovely mod M set up using command blocks, because she is amazing with them. She is command block wizard. So yeah, we can spawn zombies, skellies, spiders, creepers, slimes, endermen, witch, General Rattlegore, all kinds of 2 different kinds of spider jockeys, nether mobs, charge creepers, and General Fleshrot. If anyone's wondering what the heck those generals are, come on the server and find out. Or I might I might do a playthrough with that. So that is our control room. We just kind of press in, and down there basically open or close the gates, which are down here, blocked by obsidian, so you kind of can't get through them. War zone, safe zone. Down here, bunch of villager housing. I mean, this is just little stables to, put your horses in. Just kind of bring your horses if you bring them to spawn for whatever reason. But yeah, here's a lot of villager houses. Ian designed the outside, and I largely kind of decorated because it was easier for me to decorate. Sorry about this. Yeah, these houses are like 3-story houses. Just nice little houses. And just a couple rooms. They're really just ornamental to house villagers. And there's a few of them in spawn, of course, which annoys the crap out of some of the mods, notably M, when there's too many villagers. Because before we had to kill off a bunch of villagers because they cause a ridiculous amount of lag. And as you can see here, there's all kinds of villagers and kind of hanging out. I wonder if the potted villager is still around. Might be. Yeah. Villager tree. He likes to pretend he's a tree, I guess. But yeah, he's a thing. Trapped himself there. We thought it was hilarious, so we're just kind of keeping him here. This is a smaller house. And way back here is the warp room. Insert your Star Trek reference wherever. So yeah, we've got a couple warps set up in here, but we're looking to grow that as needed because we're probably going to eventually have a lot of different warps because of dungeons. Yeah, this big building is the currently unfinished cathedral. Oh, hey, it's getting closer to finished. I did not realize that. There's 5 staff members here. I can't keep track of what everyone does. But yeah, as you can see here, I mean, it's a nice big cathedral. Looks very pretty. Gonna fly because it's faster, and I'm lazy. Yeah, here's just the bells for the cathedral. And yeah, over here the bigger buildings are just apartment buildings. They're just kind of like the same thing as the houses, not really that big. And here's a public end portal. It's a nice little build, not really enclosed or anything, but it's there. So end access is now public because people killed the Ender Dragon. And going back this way, here is the library, also known as the Purple Book Castle of Pain. It's a nice little decorative thing. Chances are we're going to make it so that we can just put books about the history of this server. There's a public enchantment table. It's not maxed, so if you want to maximize enchantment table, this is not the enchantment table to go with, but it's free. So, you know, free is free, free is nice. Yeah, here, the library is just a nice little place. Looks pretty. And this is the server bank. And if you guys remember or were to go back in the stream, I had said previously that some stuff about emeralds being the currency. Yeah, this is kind of where we spend them and save them. And with the server trade rates, there's all kinds of trades that you can do. There's like, you can sell food, you can sell stone, certain kinds of stone, you can buy some stone, you can, all kinds of stuff. And basically you need to catch a staff member, basically someone who's moderator or above, because mods are really, really, really well powered on this server, which is very nice because, I mean, we all know each other in real life, so mods have powers and can do more than regular mods can on other servers. So yeah, you need to catch a mod or an admin on the server and ask them to do the trade. And it's really a completely vanilla economy. I mean, we have everything set up using command blocks, and just, it's very nice. Very well done, I think. I haven't seen anything like it on other servers. So yeah, we basically just kind of jump around. But yeah, that's the bank. It's a nice little building. We also have something set up in here so we can get a command block dispenser, which is helpful for us as mods so that we can dispense command blocks so that we can get infinite command blocks as needed. And then down here is, on the right here, this big building is Congress. This is basically because we have factions on this server to prevent griefing. Every established faction gets a little place here. Like, for example, you've got the moderator faction, you've got Chimera, and you've got Ice Cream Truck Parties. Those are the three realistically established factions on the server, and they all kind of have a spot here. There's Ian's spot and Nicole's spot. They're the admins. And then on this side, you've got just offices, nothing really that impressive. It's just, you know, offices. Just, they look nice, they look pretty. So yeah, that's another thing on the server. Then over on this side, we've got embassies. Of course, Ian put in an embassy right here because it's Ian, and his capital is Bergstadt, which I might show later if I don't get any requests. Just gonna close that door because it bothers me. And then Chimera, that faction from inside the faction Congress, this is their embassy. It's not complete yet, but that's a thing.